Well, if you live in the state of Oregon, you have certainly heard of hazelnuts, and we used to call them filberts when I was a kid here, and this is in one of the beautiful orchards, and I'm standing here with Mark Zielinski of Easy Orchards. And Mark, you guys actually grow hazelnut orchards, don't you now?
We do indeed.
And so tell me, we get a lot of questions on the show about, I want to grow hazelnuts in my own garden, and first of all, can they, should they, and how would they go about that?
I think they can grow hazelnuts in their own garden. They have to have enough space for that. Trees do get large. As you can see, these trees here get fairly large.
Yeah.
So one mature hazelnut tree will probably produce about 25 pounds of nuts.
But you also are a believer in pollinating. You think that you should have more than just one tree, which is
well, in a commercial setting, pollination is very important.
Right.
We try to place the pollinators about 60 feet. No one tree is further than 60 feet away from a pollinator.
Okay,
is what I'm trying to say. And in a home situation, you may not be able to afford to have the space for the nut variety and a pollinator too.
So what are the steps that you take then, Mark, in an actual hazelnut orchard?
Well, the first thing I would do is, if you're establishing an orchard, is to select a Eastern filbert blight resistant variety, so that which is a variety that will resist the blight infections. A variety like Jefferson, which gives you a larger nut. I would probably stay away from Barcelona, like the orchard we're standing in here, because they are very susceptible to Eastern filbert blight.
Right.
And there's a couple other ones, McDonald, Webster. Some of those will produce smaller nuts, but the Jefferson is the one I would probably recommend if you want a nice big hazelnut.
And here's what you just said to me, and I think this is really intriguing to me, is I always assume there's like one variety of hazelnuts, but you've actually mentioned several right there.
Right.
So just to prove that there are several varieties, we're going to go over there across the street to your store now and look at some of the varieties and just show that you guys have them for sale, and we're going to get in that.
Okay.
So now we are in Easy Orchards Market, right, Mark?
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you, I love to garden, but why wouldn't everybody, rather than grow hazelnut trees in their yard, just come and buy them? You have them packaged, they're already pre-packaged, they're shelled, and you can either get them raw or roasted and salted.
Yep. I think it's a great idea to come here and get nuts.
Well, and I think it is too. And the funny thing about the stores like this that you guys have is that you started out really as apple growers, right?
Correct.
But it's expanded.
Yes.
As your handful of fruit there says.
Yep, we grow pears, apples, peaches, and hazelnuts now.
And it's not just those are the things you grow, but you have a huge amount of amazing fresh produce throughout the store.
Correct. We also carry a full line of local produce when it's in season, and off season, we amend it with items from other areas. So we try to stay open year round and offer a full line of produce for our customer.
Wonderful. Well, we've spent a lot of time filming out here at Easy Orchards through the years, and I can tell you right now, it just gets better every single year. So for more information on this wonderful market and all of the events they have too, which have been pretty spectacular, all you have to do is go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Mark, thanks so much, my friend.
Thank you.